Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode, and potentially final episode, of our Cuphead, the Delicious Last Course, and Cuphead in general Let's Play. So we have kind of beaten all the main hub bosses in the DLC. In the last episode, we ticked off the Howling Aces and Esther Winchester, and finished all the chess-themed ones as well. That's all wrapped up. So we've got all the ingredients we need. We can go back and see Saltbaker now. However, there's a hidden boss in this game that we can go and do, and it's relating to this fella here. We've kind of seen him talk before. Say, young fry, I'm hot on the trail of a mystery, but I'm stumped. That contest of skill, that broken artifact, this eerie graveyard. I've discovered potent astral energy in all of these places. There must be an order and method to it. And he's right, there is. So note that there's a graveyard here, and the contest of skill, or whatever he was on about, relates to these guys, who we've seen but haven't spoken to yet, so let's talk to them. An audience at last! The climbing contest medal ceremony is about to begin. If the judging was left up to me, I wouldn't be in second place. Leave it to an upright citizen like me to win the whole thing. Worse than last year, down to third place. So, we need to note what they've all said there, and we also need to note that this is first place, this is second place, and this is third place. So, they've actually given us directions there that we need to follow in relation to the stones in the graveyard. And you also need to obviously have the broken relic. We'll equip it now. I don't think you need it equipped, you just need to have it bought. But, and just equip it just in case. So, yeah, they've given us clues and directions that will apply to the graveyard, and you have to kind of follow those directions in like the order that they've won the contest. So we need to listen to this guy's instructions first, leave it to an upright citizen like me to win the whole thing. So I think that means up and right, or maybe it's just right, maybe it's just up. We're going to have to kind of experiment with that, because I think I got confused with that last time, because I had this last time. The directions that you get is different in every save file, so you can't just look up what the solution is to this puzzle, because it is different for every save. There's different text that you might get, so you can't just look up an answer, which is a shame, but also fun because you still have to force yourself to look out for the puzzle and search it all up and work it out. I've just noticed that mountain right in the back there has a face. That's disturbing. So upright, we need to remember, upright, then second place, left up, maybe just left up, upright, left up, down, upright, left up, down. Then we go to the graves here, and I think the instructions are in relation from like the middle one. So upright, I think. And then up left, down. There we go. And suddenly this is glowing. Can we talk to you now? Oh no, he still hasn't seen it. So there we go. Now that this is a thing that's happened, I'm going to switch my charm back to Miss Chalice, so we can play as her. Take a little nap, which is a very morbid thing to say at a gravesite, but let's take a little nap. And that is how we access the secret boss, which can be quite a tough one, I must say. But we're going to give it a good go. So here we are, it's the angel, and look, it's our friend the devil again. So, oh dear, this has gone horribly wrong already. Right. So as you can see, oh damn. Depending on the direction that we're facing, the angel and the devil swap around where they are, which is really, really cool, I think. Even though I died. So the devil's always going to be facing the direction you are and shooting stuff at you. The angel's also kind of shooting the same stuff, obviously, but that doesn't hurt you. But as soon as you turn around, they're going to swap. So suddenly, whatever's the angel's kind of shot at you suddenly becomes harmful to you. So it takes me a bit of kind of wrapping my head around, and I think I admittedly fluked this when I did it before. But I like keeping the devil as far away from me as possible. Oh, I timed that very badly. Okay. Until the very last minute, essentially. Oh, I panicked there. I don't know why I changed. When I didn't need to. Yes. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. I forgot. I had supers and stuff to use. I forgot about that. I have to concentrate so hard on that. Also, love the background there with like a claymation like skull thing. Could it be the fabled cursed relic, long thought lost to time, awoken at last? I've seen writings that say it despises bravery. With a greater foe, more evil shall go. What could it mean? Well, who can say? But there you go. That's the secret boss. I don't know if they add that to the list now. No. Hence it being a secret boss. But yeah, that's cool. There is a way I think that you can just keep repeating that boss again and again. But that is the secret boss. So yeah, we sorted that out fairly quickly. And now we can return to the bakery, I suppose, and see Saltbaker. Saltbaker, we have your things. Oh look, a trapdoor. Let's go and see where Saltbaker is. Oh dear, this definitely isn't at all mysterious and gloomy and a bit suspicious. And maybe dark. Oh dear. That's not scary at all. I'm starting to think Saltbaker might be a bit dodgy, you know. Welcome back, you meddlesome brats. I didn't think you'd be back so soon. No matter. It's too late to stop me now. The Wonder Tart will be my finest work yet. A shame I never told you about the most important secret ingredient. No, Mugman, a living soul. While you suckers were out doing my bidding, I nabbed your little friend here. When his soul is baked into the Wonder Tart, the cosmic powers of the astral plane will be mine. Mugman, Miss Chalice, you gotta help me. But first, I'll take those ingredients, and then I'll use your heads as serving dishes. Plot twist. It was Saltbaker all along. Okay, I think, if you ask me, this first phase of Saltbaker is the single hardest phase of any boss in Cuphead. I can't stand it. It's so hard. I do like the animation going on in the background. It's beautiful. And I love that the ingredients that you've actually collected from all the other bosses are what is being used to hurt you. Oh god, I barely made any headway there. Oh well, that's decent, but it just throws so much at you. It takes a lot to get used to. I mean, the rest of the fight isn't easy. Let's not lie. But I do think it's considerably less messy and busy after this first phase. And don't think, particularly the third phase, I think this has 4 phases, I don't think the third phase is too bad. The last phase, it can be a bit of a nightmare, but again, if you have the health, it's okay. But the this first phase in particular is just horrible. Oh, I nearly tried to parry that as Cuphead. That would have cost me some life, so I'm kind of glad that I missed. Okay, that's phase 1 done. We actually did quite well there. Oh, I'd forgotten about this phase, yeah. Okay, this phase is quite tough as well. So we just need to hit the salt and pepper shakers until they kind of just keep hitting him and hurt him. That's gone really badly wrong. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, What? I wasn't even on it. That's bullshit. That's nonsense. Fine. Okay. That's annoying. I did really well in that first phase. I didn't get hit in the first phase there. So much happening on screen at any one time. It's so hard to keep track of anything, and I hate it. But I also love it. Because it feels so good when you kind of master this and overcome it. Which I haven't been doing, because this is going terribly. But, you know. Oh, I always forget about the flame boy as well. Oh, of course it's going to respawn Liam, you idiot. Well, that did not go well. Okay. Go again. But yeah, I do think like the animation for this phase is just like so brilliant. And like it's kind of just in awe of it really. No wonder it took so long to kind of come out when they have to animate all of this going on. But I really do think it like the whole aesthetic of Cuphead is just brilliant. Like any Cuphead merch, I would like it on my person. I just think it's brilliant. Oh, I parried that bit in the wrong way. Damn it. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Fine and good. Good and fine. Things I kind of want to just watch him working away in the background because I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, oh, I'm losing concentration here big time. No. Not even trying it. I don't deserve to continue that attempt because that was just rubbish. There's so many different elements that can happen in such a random order as well. Like, it's not like you can learn the pattern of what's going to happen at any one time. Ah! That's going to be the end of the phase now, isn't it, as well? Yes, it is. Oh! I'm doing so well. Why? Why? I really don't like this phase. Oh! This phase is just stressful for no good reason. I have completely blown this. Oh! I didn't even see what killed me there. Was not paying attention. Terrible. I can certainly see why this is the final boss of the DLC, that's for damn sure, because God. Oh! It's unfair. I shouldn't be punished for successfully doing a parry. The fact that it can set it up so that you hit something else if you do the parry is rubbish. This bit's just so hard. Oh, no. Absolutely fucked that. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it! Pay attention, Liam. Fool. No. Oh. I really need to... No, I completely lost that. I need to use the invincibility roll so much more, I think. No. I'm so bad at getting these sugar cube parries, aren't I? Really bad. Oh, of course it's gonna... Oh, Liam, remember what's going on here, you fool. Oh, I invincibility rolled into damage. Well done, Liam. Well done. It's hard to remember in moments like this. Like, this game's really hard. Like, you're supposed to be failing this much. But I'm still like, you idiot. Okay, that's the first time I've gotten through phase 1 with full health in quite a while. Oh, come on! I was doing quite well, I thought, but I guess I'm not doing quite well. Okay, let's switch this out to do this one. Okay, we finally made it to the final phase. Finally. Oh God. Oh, actually I need to have the other one on, don't I? Yes! Okay, first time getting to phase 4 and we did it first try. I do think the last phase is probably the easiest. Well, phase 3 is probably the easiest, but that first phase is by far and away like the hardest part of the game. 22 minutes, and we've done the secret boss, the angel and the devil, and we've done Saltbaker. My god. I spent probably 2 hours on that when I first played this, so I do have a bit of muscle memory from a lot of these bosses, to be fair. Yes, we did it. Cuphead. Thank goodness you're okay. That dastardly Saltbaker. He had us hoodwinked the whole time. Gadzooks? Gadzooks! This place is coming down. Let's get out of here. Eek! 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 Ah! No, my bakery. Ha! Serves him right for duping us. But with the bakery destroyed, you're never gonna get that Wonder Tart chalice. That's okay. If some poor soul has to be sacrificed for me to live again, it just ain't worth it. But mark my words, boys, I'm never gonna stop searching. And in the meantime, if you ever find yourselves in a scrape, I'm just one cookie bite away. Besides, who needs a Wonder Tart when they can have 2 new best pals instead? Ah, the epilogue. See, this is nice as well, this is lovely. Still all hand-drawn. Saltbaker is in prison now. Good. And there's like an owl person running the court. That'd be a cool boss. He's sentenced to community service. Oh, he's like farming for the giant. Up in... I suppose, yeah. He has to help out all the people that he screwed over by making us fight them for ingredients. I suppose that makes sense. Bad day to be Saltbaker. And how they've tied this in, it's like the credits and it looks like a comic book and everything. Oh! How long it took for them just to draw the credits, God knows. Well, I like to see that he is hopefully reforming. Oh, he's playing with the King and Queen in jail. Oh, I think he served his time and he's rebuilding the bakery, is he? Yes, he is. Oh, I think he's reformed. That's nice. Yeah, grand reopening. Oh, he's good now. He learnt the error of his ways. Or did he? Cuphead 2 coming soon. And then we have the same credits as we had at the end of the original game, basically. And you can fast forward it like that. But there we go. That's it. That's Cuphead. That is the delicious last course. And Cuphead in general. We did it. Yeah, I think we got through the DLC pretty damn quick, all in all. Certainly, you know, really struggled with that first phase of Chef Saltbaker there. That is, I think, the hardest single phase in any kind of boss in the entire game. But I think the rest of it isn't as bad, for sure. I think there are harder bosses. But yeah, just what a fantastic game. So brilliantly brought to life, like how they stick with the theming that they created and just run with it. Some brilliant ideas, like the different stages of bosses, how it all kind of fits together and how the story plays out. It's beautiful, it's superb. I love this game so much. And I've had a blast replaying it. I've really, really had a good time. With the exception, you know, a few episodes I was like, I want to die. You know, Dr. Carl's robot was not my finest hour. I was really struggling with that. Same with Rumour, Honeybottom, the bee boss. I still think that's the worst boss in the game. I think that's really weak, just because of the bullshit that's going on and the unfairness. But best bosses, I love Mortimer Freeze in this DLC. I think that's fantastic. Trying to think of some other ones that I really, really enjoy. Hildeberg, I actually really quite like. A lot of these DLC bosses are really strong. Captain Brinybeard, I have a soft spot for him. I think that's quite a fun one. So all sorts of them. I'm probably forgetting so many bosses that I loved, but I would have probably told you how I feel about them when we did them. But yeah, that's it. Less than half an hour, and that's another 2 bosses down, and we finished it. I thought I was going to be stuck on Saltbaker for a lot longer than that, to be fair, because getting through that first phase is no joke. So yeah, I think my muscle memory kind of helped. If it had been a lot longer before I revisited the game, I think it would have taken me so much longer to get through a lot of these. But we did a good effort, you know. Nothing perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think we got A+ on anything. So you know, I didn't do anything perfectly. But we got through it. That we can say for the utmost certainty. So yeah, that is the series. I hope you enjoyed it. I had such a blast revisiting that. It's such a great game. You know, if you think this might be your kind of thing, do try it out. It's really hard. Really, really hard. But I think it's worth it when you kind of come through the other side of it. And just the art style, everything is brilliant. You know, I think it's kind of a smaller team and a smaller studio. They take their time kind of getting the game out in the first place, and then, you know, taking a few years to get this DLC out. It's clearly a labour of love, and they've really thought about it, and there's so much passion in it. And I think it really shows and pays off. It's such a beautiful game, so wonderful. And I've loved getting to play it again here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this, you know, coverage of the DLC and the coverage of the game in general. Some really great moments there. A few lows, yes, but a lot of high highs as well. I guess that's going to be everything. Thank you all for watching. Oh, I've just remembered we should do one last thing, shouldn't we? We should check how many times I died. We need to go back and revisit that kind of thing. That tells you. I wish I'd done it before I started the DLC, so I could know how many times I died in... Actually, I can find that out anyway, how many times I died in the main game. Because I have included... At this point, I've edited all but this episode. So I'd be able to tell how many times I died, because I've included every single death in all the videos, so I'd be able to count them up, and then I'd know how many times I died. Both in the main game and in the DLC. And we'll be able to find out probably all together now how many times I died. So you can see DLC is 68%, because you can go over it again now and do it in extra hard mode, I believe is what that's all about. Aisle 2 is where the thing is, I think, to show us how many times. I'm assuming this will include how many times we died in DLC. Let's find out. Through all your battles and all my rhymes, you've failed and perished 157 times. Now, that sounds like a lot of deaths. But when I tell you, actually, I can show you. So what was that, 157? 157. Let's go to my original save, and this will show my improvement from the first time I played to now. Right, so this is my original save. 874. So to get through the entire game and die 157 times my second go round, with my first go round being 874, that shows just how much longer it took me, how many more failings there were. That is laughably fewer, like, times 157 compared to 874. So I'm definitely better at the game. That's for damn sure. So, you know, that's my kind of comparison there. Now that really is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I've really, really enjoyed doing this. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my elation. I hope you've enjoyed my stress. I hope you kind of, even if this isn't your kind of game and you've watched these anyway, I hope you can appreciate just how bloody brilliant this game is anyway. So good. What a blast. And yeah, been a fun series to do. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you for whatever comes next, hopefully. But that's it for Cuphead. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.